An interesting thing has happened to the education system in my area. Instead of having supply teachers to resolve staff absenteeism, the kids are dispersed. Do you know what that means? We asked the experts. Grade 3 student, tell our listeners, what is dispersed?
Dispersed is when there's no supply teacher. You have to go to another classroom so that teacher can watch you with your friends, and you go with other people in your class. So if there's no supply, you just go there.
Thank you, grade 3. And tell us, what do you do when you are dispersed?
And so usually, if our teacher knows that we're going to be dispersed, she'll sign it to us the day before. And she always makes sure we get Chromebooks. So if we forget something, we can type it to her. We can text her.
Are you texting or typing to anyone else or with anyone else?
So sometimes you can type to your friends to ask them, like, questions. If your teacher doesn't answer, you can ask them. You can ask your friends on what you're doing. So they can help you instead of your teacher.
Thank you, grade 3 student. Grade 1 student, tell us, what students are dispersed to your class?
My class never gets dispersed, so it's grade 3s and up.
Have there ever been grade 8s in your class?
Yes, lots of time. At the start of the year we had them, and near the end.
And what do these dispersed students do?
They work. Sometimes they do stuff on their tablets, different things every time that every person comes. But sometimes teachers tell them to not do this thing or not go on the tablets. So then they have to get off sometimes.
Why aren't they allowed on the tablets?
She doesn't really want them on the tablets because it's just that too much screen, because some kids use the tablets all day.
Well, there you have it, listeners. The science has reached the children in a fascinating way, dispersing these students and connecting them with the tablet so that they can sit among a group, actively doing work, yet able to focus on their networks and their homework. This isn't a commentary on current practices related to staff absenteeism. This is a commentary on why they can do it. It's because every kid is dispersed with a Chromebook. The screen is the babysitter, and, as I have discovered in my studies, also a method of networking. Via messaging apps, students can figure out among themselves when their assignment is due, often a point of confusion for which a teacher usually provides clarity, especially when training kids at the grade 3 level. Group sourcing of information is a powerful tool employed by this generation. It's no coincidence that group work is the foundation upon which MBA programs are built. Downloading these skills to children incentivizes positive online behavior and reinforces the habit of networks in a progressively isolating world. Welcome to We Are the Machines. I'm Dr. Deitra Sawh. This podcast is for those who want to use artificial intelligence. Through anecdotes and phrases, you will be fluent in AI in front of the executive team and at the dinner party. I explain how machines learn in the context of human learning and arm you with the right questions to be asking the machines or those who are building your business machines. You will sound like an AI rock star by the end of each episode. Let's get started. The education system evolves with time and technology, so to compare frameworks is almost impossible. But the experience of school progressively over time means a lot to the human's experience of the world. First, just look at school materials. The administrivia of education has been drastically automated from attendance tracking to class materials. Gamification has been proven as a successful teaching tool by engaging young boys in particular and maintaining their attention. And once again, because students form networks around games, it greatly accelerates their ability to leverage networks for gamified goals like winning. Generation Z has been observed to prefer video-based YouTube-type learning. For example, statistically, they spend 3 hours per day on YouTube, and so education must adapt to how their brains are already being trained. Older students are demanding a personalized educational experience based in varying mediums and collaboration. And this is the key difference in this stage of education innovation. Education must adapt to how students' brains are being trained. In the past, it was the other way around. We were conditioned with repetition, speaking to our classmates only during recess, and of course, as we mentioned in a previous episode, writing with a pencil to cognate. This is the first time that children are learning at home through other means, namely online. So it is wise of the education system to employ these tools and gain the benefits from them as well. Lest we not forget our educators who have sped up lesson planning with generative AI. It can be used to generate course material and as an assessment tool for educators, providing immediate feedback to students and teachers alike. How about report cards? It's a teacher's dream to select a few phrases from a stock set of evaluations and assign them to the students. And we thought our kids are special, right? But these phrases are excessive so as to be superfluous. And as we have seen with LLM outputs, the meaning is lost when there are too many similar sounding words and sequential adjectives. All of these improvements converge to one new major augmentation of the education system, the feedback loop. In the olden days, we only knew what our teachers thought of us twice a year. We, as in the students, but also our parents. Parents would have to leave work early to meet with teachers in the case of special situations. University students would have to attend office hours for extra help. Now, all of this is accomplished through email. One teacher told me, "I'm not like you. I don't sit in front of my email all day." I understand that and appreciate that this additional feedback loop pressure can feel like another job to teachers. It is easy to complain about the education system via email. It takes a different type of confidence to walk up to a teacher or principal and tell them how to do their jobs. The other feedback loop is the network among students. Never before have students had this much access, sometimes simultaneously, to their peers. Because of these networks, there are public sites to rate your professor. There are also students maturing online, so these